Hey guys, Silencio here. Welcome back for more BeyBlade X content, and today we are taking a look at the Shinobi Knife 460 low flat that came with the BeyBlade X Zone game. So yeah, if you have not checked out my video about the Japanese version of the game, go ahead and check it out. Alright, there will be a bit of a surprise somewhere near the end if you guys have listened through the entire video. Alright, so yeah, so basically let's take a look at this BeyBlade itself. This used to be a Hasbro exclusive, and finally we are getting it in Asia, but there's a very big but here. The countries like us in Singapore, Malaysia, and whichever other countries in Asia that doesn't have the game sold locally, officially, through any official methods from the official distributors, we are technically not allowed to use this BeyBlade in our local tournaments. So no usage of this in G3, G2 and G1. So this is still a collector's BeyBlade, unfortunately. So yeah, if you guys are buying the game, take note of that. You will not be able to use this in any local tournament. So if you guys have not checked out the video where we took a look at the game, we're gonna measure the BeyBlade's weight again, just to give you guys a good idea of how heavy the Shinobi knife is. Alright, this thing is hard to unlock, which is a good sign. Okay, so taking a look at the weight of the main blade itself, is 31.2 for me. Alright, it might vary from box to box, and of course, like I mentioned, this thing is the size of a rhino horn. Alright, so 31.2 and my rhino horn should be somewhere on the same weight. Oh, rhino horn is actually heavier, 32.6. Then of course, bear scratch. This thing we know is already lighter than my rhino horn. So this thing now in terms of weight, we have basically got heaviest, middle to lightest for the small tiny titans in our BeyBlade collection right now. So yeah, we're gonna test to see whether Shinobi Knife is going to be a viable tiny warrior compared to Rhino Horn. We definitely know that this thing is useless, so let's remove it out of the screen and let's pit these two up against each other, and of course some competitive BeyBlades, and let's see whether this thing will be worth your money to use in maybe the G1 tournaments in Japan or in the upcoming Japan Asia Cup. So yeah, so for those of you who are going to Japan to play the Asia Championship, you will be actually allowed to use Shinobi Knife for the tournament. But the thing is, will it be viable then? Let's find out. Alright, welcome to the battle test portion of Shinobi Knife. We're gonna do a bit of a special video style instead of the usual meta test combo. We're gonna pit it against its predecessor, and of course its Hasbro version of this. There is two variants of like a tiny BeyBlade from the Hasbro side, and Shinobi Knife is one of them. The other one being the bear scratch that we recently got from the Double Extreme Stadium. And of course its main BeyBlade design, which is the rhino horn, which is the inspiration for this thing. So I have my buddy Isa here from GA who's helping me out with the playtest today. So he's gonna be using all the BeyBlades. So we have all the stock versions of each BeyBlade, so from rhino horn to bear scratch, and of course Shinobi Shadow because this, if you didn't know, the user for this BeyBlade is actually the same user of Shinobi Shadow. So in the anime, Manju Queen, which is the grandmother of the Leon Claw user, she is the one that's gonna be using Shinobi Knife in the anime. So yes, so right now she has two BeyBlades. We're still waiting for the third one. We don't know which other ninja that will be coming out in the future, but let's look forward to it. And of course, we're gonna put it against my boss mode BeyBlade as usual, just for the kicks. But of course, I don't expect too much from this thing. So look at it in its all perfect glory for now, because it's gonna get wrecked. Here we go. Okay, so first things first, Shinobi Knife versus Rhino Horn. Alright, let's go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh! And of course, because of their size, they're too tiny to escape. So yeah, So surprisingly, Shinobi Knife did very well to knock out the Rhino, and let's take a look at the first battle scars of this Beyblade. So immediately you can see there is some scratch portions here already. This is expected for a metal coat Beyblade, but I guess as usual, like I explained, this Beyblade is actually not usable in Singapore, unfortunately, because the game was not in English and it did not package here for sale. So this is an exclusive still for Japan. Why? Why Takara told me? Anyways, let's try that another time with the Rhino horn. Alright. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So making a tiny aggressive Beyblade, you know, that's kind of expected since Rhino Horn already has problems escaping the hole. But for those of you who have used Rhino Horn as an aggressive blade in the past, you kind of already know how this will actually behave. Just that this thing has more sharp edges than Rhino Horn. Alright, so we got a very even win with Rhino Horn. So let's move on to the next one. Let's go to his bear scratch. Alright, so 2 aggressive Beyblades. Let's see who ends up at the pocket first and dies first. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Very nice, perfect run there. Oh, we got an extreme. Very nice. Okay. Alright, round 2 against bear scratch. We go. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Both of us going with the angled launch and both taking turns to extreme. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's pit it against the original Beyblade from the same character. So let's see whether this thing can parry all of the Shinobi Knife's attacks. Alright, here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice punch. Oh, and my secondary camera gets killed. Alright, after some technical difficulties, I will probably have to check that footage to see actually who died. But definitely my secondary camera died right there. Alright, let's put it against Shinobi Shadow again. We might have to do a round 3 because it doesn't seem fair to justify on that one accident. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Excellent parry from Shinobi Shadow. Alright, let's take a look at the battle damage right now. Okay, after a few plays. So, yeah, you can see that the scars are a bit more prominent right now. But still looking pretty decent from how many battles that we have fought so far. Not bad, not bad. Okay, one last round with the Shinobi Shadow. Okay, so far Shadow has taken the win. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Secondary camera got a bit of a ding there, but we did burst the Shinobi Shadow. So far, all the battles have been a 50-50 win chance. Does that mean that Shinobi Knife might actually be a very viable tiny warrior? Might be better than Rhino Horn. Anyway, for those of you in America who have actually have Shinobi Knife in your arsenal already, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below whether I'm right. I feel like this thing actually be more aggressive than Rhino Horn. Alright, let's move on to the final boss. So Metal Coat versus Metal Coat, but of course the Aero Pegasus has seen better days. Let's see whether we can knock out that monster of a wig out of the stadium with this tiny little thing. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Self-KO. Excellent dodge from Aero Pegasus right there. Okay, let's go with round 2. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! The Aero Pegasus is just too tanky. It deflected the Shinobi Knife and it went burst before the over. This thing has flung out the stadium quite a few times already, and even so, hitting the floor so many times, the damage on this thing is not exactly very brutal compared to the other Metal Coat Beyblades. I'm surprised. But yeah, let's give that one last round. Let's see whether it's a definite win for Aero Pegasus. So far, 2 wins. Let's try to do some damage with Aero Pegasus. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! very nice hits, but angling too much on the Shinobi Knife. Oh! Too light in weight and gets bullied completely. Alright guys, so that's it for the battle portion. Let's go to conclusion of this Beyblade. Alright everyone, let's sit down and let's talk about this little cute boy here, the Shinobi Knife 460 low flat. Yes, I've used all the exact parts from the game itself to play with. Collectors are gonna hate me for this, but you know, I have another set for collection. So yeah, anyways, if you guys are interested to get one of these in your hands, go watch the unboxing video for the BeyBlade X Zone game that is on my channel, and try and find a keyword that I actually asked some people to kind of like let me know that you guys watched through the whole video, and you might stand a chance to win a copy of the BeyBlade X Zone Japanese game for yourself. And yes, I am opening this up to international viewers as well. So if you guys would like to win a copy of that game, go check out that video, find out that keyword, and let me know that you've watched through the entire video. And yes, make sure to, of course, like, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell notification stuff, and all the good things if you want to win a copy of the game. Alright, okay, so first things first, we finally have 2, or technically 3 American Beyblades in our Japanese arsenal. Shinobi Knife being one of them, Bear Scratch is the other one, and of course the Patera Swing that came with the UX customization set. So if you want to check out the third American Beyblade in the Japanese, you know, I guess competitive scene, hang around the channel, subscribe, you know, the usual good stuff, and look forward to that video in the future. I know it's a bit late, it kind of a bit unfortunate scenario here in the Singapore side where my supplier kind of got this stock delayed due to various reasons, and yeah, that's why my videos came out extremely late. So for those of you who are currently watching all this content, I really appreciate you guys from the deepest parts of my heart, because you know, it's very hard for a YouTuber to survive, especially when you're not putting out content immediately when the products are released in Japan. Yeah, it's very tough. Anyways, yeah, so Shinobi Knife, small and powerful due to its sharp edges. Definitely a lot more critical chances compared to Rhino Horn. For those of you who have been using Rhino Horn as an aggressive Beyblade, now's your chance to basically have an even more aggressive tiny little boy to play with. Just that you can't use it in the official tournaments here in Singapore, sadly to say. So Shinobi Knife can only be used in America, in Japan, and all the other countries that allow any Beyblade that has been released in Japan already. Unfortunately, in Singapore, we are not allowed to use this thing because it's not sold normally here in retail, especially in the game shops here. Yeah, so like I mentioned, Shinobi Knife is used by the original anime character that uses Shinobi Shadow. Look forward to the episodes where she finally pulls this out in her arsenal and finally shows us what she is capable of as an attack Beyblade user. Yeah, because Shinobi Shadow is actually a defense blade. As you can tell from our test play, this thing managed to deflect Shinobi Knife. So yeah, anyway guys, let me know your thoughts about all the Beyblades we showcased today in their stock formats, except the Aero Pegasus, of course. I just wanted to show you guys that against competitive meta Beyblade, the stock format version of Shinobi Knife, whether it will be a viable Beyblade in its exact form as a competitive blade, or would you think of another customized combo to improve its play compared to what it has been given in the box. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much as usual. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, mata ne!